welcome to 500 Open Tabs. I'm Kaveh Taherian.
And I'm Hannah Hillam. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the second episode of the third season. See what I did there?
That's insane. Yeah, that's
where
pretty
we're
good.
gonna have
I don't
one
see what you did
tab.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. Go.
Oh no, it was 3, 2. It was 2, 3, 1. Whatever. Yeah, welcome back. Second episode.
I changed it.
I
did the dyslexia in my brain to see the 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, whatever. It doesn't matter. In my mind, it worked.
I'm so glad.
You have nothing to say.
I don't know what to say to that. I have nothing to say to that. Okay, I'm still rusty. I'm still rusty. I've been ill. I got back recently from a trip to Guatemala to visit my husband's family and to go around. And
where you saw the tribute toilet to flat earthers, basically.
I saw the Flat Earth tribute toilet. And if you guys want to go see it yourself, it is at the restaurant called Samsara in Antigua.
Ooh,
and it is
good film,
pretentious. By the way. That's what I've heard. It's no words in it, right?
Correct.
How did I know
part
that?
of the Ron Frick. Forget if Ron Frick is the
frickin' Fricker.
Like, there's Koyaanisqatsi, and then there's a whole lineage of films. It's like that. It's Baraka. It's Samsara. There's another one. There's 3 of them, the Koyaanisqatsi trilogy. Anyway, they're all no dialogue, tone poems, I believe is what they refer to them. They're beautiful.
Interesting.
They're all really
okay. Well, this Samsara, unlike the Hindu teaching of the continual rebirth and death cycle, this Samsara was a creepy place owned by some weird person who believes in flat eartherism and who believes vaccines are bad and believes in the 4 humors. Don't worry, there was a library of books for us to read. And I
don't even want to ask because I don't know what the 4 humors are. Did we talk about this?
Yeah, black bile, yellow bile, all that.
Yes.
But there were some insane books on this shelf that were like, germ theory is wrong. And like the whole place felt like a front for a cult. What sealed the deal was just sitting on the toilet and watching a video about flat earther while I tried to go to the bathroom. It was. I
mean, it is kind of considerate that they gave you something to watch while you're shitting your brains out.
Yeah, and instead of just looking at my phone, I got to just absorb misinformation. Which, look,
Perfect.
Nowadays
you're a vulnerable state too at that time.
It seems like the least bad misinformation. Considering
I don't care enough to even understand what the argument is and why people
me neither.
It's that pointless to me.
Guess what? There is no good argument.
No.
Anyway, maybe don't go. The food is really good, but
okay.
Samsara
support flat eartherism like Hannah Hillam says here. You'll get follow this affiliate link so Hannah can make money off of flat earthers.
Hashtag flat earth. I don't know.
If the earth was flat, why is my chair doing this?
Oh, if the earth was
first
flat.
Hole in the argument.
Well, and on the wall they had... Okay, hold on. I'm going to talk more about this restaurant. So on the wall, they had a picture of the moon and a picture of the sun. And I'm like, so what are we saying? Are we saying the moon is a globe?
I think the moon's there. It's just flat in the earth, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they think everything's like... Remember when we were kids, there was a glow-in-the-dark stars and moons and shit that we used to tack up onto the ceiling? Maybe that's what they think.
Okay, it's just glow-in-the-dark plastic. I think that's
the universe
better.
is a box, and there's glow-in-the-dark plastic on top of the box. It's just the top of the box is very, very high up.
Oh, man. Science is hard, isn't it? Good food, bad service, insane beliefs. That's my review of Samsara. So... What a great intro. But yeah, other than that, I'm just recovering from traveling. It was a really great trip. And I wanted to do a tab on something Guatemalan related, but I realized that needs a few more weeks of research. So look forward to that.
Great. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, as usual.
I did ask. In my head. How are you? How are you doing?
All right. Just wanted to say a quick update that the people of Iran continue to not have access to the outside world. At the time of this recording, who knows what has happened by the time this drops? Probably more horrific shit, unfortunately. It's probably for the best in terms of me just being like, I'll record this episode instead of doom scrolling. So better make this episode a good one, Hannah. Better be entertaining enough to keep me distracted from learning about bombs over Tehran.
Look, we're going to talk about Iran in this episode, actually.
Great.
But
let's do
not really a lot. It's just, here's the thing. This is maybe the dumbest. No, that's not true. I did that Roland the Farter, the flatulist. So nothing is going to compare to that. That was deeply dumb. But this one is kind of nonsense. But we'll see. You know what? I'm going to hold my judgment. for after. So
holding space.
My tab today is actually, I'm going to hold space for, I'm not on it today, turns out.
Sorry, real quick. Just so everybody knows, in case you for some reason missed last week's episode. For this season, we've decided to split our tabs. So I'll do a tab 1 week. Hannah will do a tab the next week. So this is Hannah's tab. It's only going to be Hannah's tab this week. So she is the star of her podcast this week. And I am forced to listen. I don't have any other choice. Being held captive by a white woman in her podcast, which will inevitably be about some sort of true crime, something or other, I imagine.
Oh, someone dies for sure.
Yeah.
And look, at least I'm not wine drunk like all the others.
Should I go get a blanket and put it on and then we can drink wine?
Get so cozy and talk about a 6-year-old girl who died and never mention her family. Anyway, it's fine. Used to love it, but now I can't stomach it. Only cults I can handle now.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry,
like
continue.
The tribute toilet.
The tribute toilet cult. Weird. Yeah. Follow the link to give money for the tribute toilet cult.
Okay.
The Guatemalan cult tribute toilet. What was it? The Guatemalan Flat Earth tribute toilet.
Tribute toilet.
Yes.
You have to understand, I was elated to find another tribute toilet in the wild.
I'm just going to say this real quick. If we end up ever making enough money where we can actually hold what do they call them in Comic-Con? Not installations. The activations. If we end up having an activation in San Diego during San Diego Comic-Con, it's going to be dueling toilets. Where on the one side, it'll be the Gwen Stefani tribute toilet, and the other side, it's going to be the Guatemalan Flat Earth tribute toilet. Yes. And you go in there with two people will go in and they'll shit on other sides and they'll battle and somehow they'll fight.
They'll
and
fight
then the
physically.
Winner. Yeah. No, through shitting on those toilets as they battle.
Oh, it's all poop-based fighting.
It's just, you have to look at each other and the room is split into two. And then
so it's like
whoever
a staring
wins,
contest.
Yes.
But poop.
A sharting contest. I don't know. Anyway.
Sharting. Now, I'm going to get into my very academically researched topic. It's not academically. So I usually try to steer away from Wikipedia because that tends to be a very vague covering of. Yes. I usually try to find tabs or at least find a subject on Wikipedia that I want to go more into by searching other places. So
it's a great starting point as for fun.
Great starting point.
I would not use it as necessarily the most resourcey resource.
No. Today is the exception because of the nature of this tab. In that when you go to this page, the Wikipedia page for, are you ready?
Yes.
Batman, in parentheses, disambiguation. Okay. So this is everything that isn't the Batman you're thinking of. So apparently,
real quick, I'm going to say, did you know that on the Kaveh disambiguation page, I am listed?
You are?
Yes.
What?
I don't have a link, unfortunately, because I don't have a Wikipedia page. I am just mentioned under the musical splaining Wikipedia page, but it's enough for me to be listed in there. And it was very exciting.
Whoa. Well,
I only know this
Look at
because
you.
Hoda messaged the group chat of me and Rostigar and him, and he was like, why the shit aren't I on this thing? Because Rostigar, of course, has his own page.
Of course.
Because he's an accomplished musician. But I'm in there with no link, but my name's listed. So whoever did that, thank you.
You are on Wikipedia. I am not. If someone wants to put me
Meme creator Hannah Hillam is on Wikipedia.
I take it back. I don't want to be anywhere near it. So,
meme creator,
so this is the page for Batman Disambiguation.
Batman Disambiguation.
And
I love it.
I got into this because I had opened something about Gotham. Oh, it's for the Gotham City thing.
Yeah. That was a good episode. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. And I ended up clicking through a bunch of stuff and ending up on things that are called Batman that aren't actually the superhero. And I wanted to pick one of them, but I couldn't. So I'm going to just kind of, I followed links. I went and searched all these individual things to learn more about them. So like I said, this is dumb.
All of it. You are the Sarah Palin of Batman disambiguation link pages. You read them all. That is an old reference.
Yeah. I've mentioned Sarah Palin to Gen Z before, and they're like, who? And I'm like, oh.
Good. I'm glad that they don't know.
I'm glad she's forgettable.
Yes.
Don't look her up. Don't give her the SEO. So the first Batman I'm going to start with is the one is the British Army. Okay, so
of course,
the British Army.
You can't even, for the sake of your own tab, not start with the English thing. What is wrong with you?
Do you want me to put it in the middle?
No, it's too late. You've already shown your cards. You're going to start with the English because that's the most important
first, and then go
Oxford
to the most
is the
interesting.
oldest university. University of Cairo, erasure.
What is the oldest university? Hold on. Oh, interesting.
Oh, it is Oxford.
It's neither.
Oh, interesting.
It is the University of Bologna, Italy.
Really?
Yeah, and then Oxford,
How much older?
and then this can't be right.
No, Cairo has some superlative.
Yeah. I think that was the Cairo, I think, was the very first university ever founded. But then it did not.
By definition, that makes it the oldest.
Yes, the oldest continually running
university, I see.
Is from 1088, University of Bologna, Italy, and then Oxford, and then Cambridge, and then Salamanca, and then, oh, this is getting boring. It's all Europe.
But Cairo is the first one.
Cairo is the first one, and the one in Morocco as well. The one that was founded. There was one that was founded by a woman. Which one was that? You know what? This has nothing to do with my tab.
Lady University. I don't know.
Some
Lady
University. I go to Lady
Broad University. I'd like to.
I go to SBU. Some Broad. Where we study periods and boobs. All right.
Hell yes.
I got a PhD in periods.
Tits.
I got a master's in tits. Okay. An MS. An MT, a master of tits. Yeah. I'm a qualified master of tits. Anyway,
MFT. Yes. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
So a Batman in the British Army was kind of like a little servant. Like, so it was like this, which is hilarious because even in the army, the Brits are like, I'm better than you and you're not as good as me. So
class
it was assigned. So like a commissioned officer a lot of times was like somebody who
Can we call him Gordon? Commissioned Gordon?
Sure. We'll call him commissioned officer Gordon.
You don't even know who that is, do you? That's the Batman reference of Commissioner Gordon.
I just freaked out. Yes, I do. I do know who that is.
You looked very confused as to why I said the name Gordon.
I have a master in tits. Of course I know. Okay. Of course I know.
From some broad Sorry.
Some broad university. So, okay. Ooh, you make me crazy. Do you know that, right?
Good.
Like
I do.
Like whenever I'm around you, I turn into a psychotic version of myself. Or is it the real
Did I tell
me?
you that my teacher Marshall was just like, there's something of this. Like my teacher Marshall that I've mentioned on the show before.
I love Marshall.
Marshall's the best. He loves you. He talks about you all the time.
Weird.
He's always like, no, like in a good way. He's just like, I'd like to continue talking to Hannah. She's just so interesting.
He told me that. He's like, this is fascinating. And he like shook my hand. Yeah. He was like, you grew up in Utah? Okay, this is fascinating. And I'm like,
also, we all hung out at John Perez's house that one time, and Alyssa was there. And he like, I told him, Marshall, that like we have like a little club, you, me, and Alyssa. And then I think Marshall was just like all about it, like in the best, most like supportive way, where I think he's sort of like, who are these three souls that found each other? And I want to know the kinds of conversations. I'm so derailed right now. The point is to say, the thing that Marshall told me from years ago that I always thought was funny, he's like, there's something about you, Kaveh, that when you show up, the group starts to get very mischievous and things all become a bit more chaotic.
Can I tell you that almost exact phrasing has been said to me before?
About you?
So about myself, yes.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you really bring some chaos to the room. And I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I think what he said to me was that you give people permission to be silly in a way that they don't necessarily get to be because they're worried about being judged.
Oh, and speaking from
I'm like,
my
I don't
side
care.
of this,
I'm an idiot.
I don't care what anyone does.
I'm an idiot revolutionary. I will lead the way.
I will pave the idiot path for others, okay?
Exactly.
And this is what this podcast is. And here's the thing. We're going for just me today, so we can do this. We can kind of go off topic. And
that's true. We don't even have to cut any of this. We can make people suffer through this.
Okay? This topic is dumb. I found a Wikipedia list of Batmans, and now I'm talking about each of them, okay?
Commissioner Gordon. The commissioned officer Gordon.
It's funny because the military Batman, it's in every military. There's like servant, almost like
Batman
sidekick.
Position, you mean?
Almost like the Robin position to the Batman.
Like an apprentice.
No, it's like a servant. So, in the British military, they call them Batmen. And Batman, it comes from... so, what?
I'm just trying not to be like, go get you more beans and toast for your gun.
My officer
Deal
wants
for
beans
your
and toast.
submarine.
Here you go, Officer Gordon. I'm gonna polish that gun with beans like you like it. All nice and
Oh.
shiny with beans. And jellied eel.
Oh, get the bean cannon ready so we can spray all of our opponents with beans. Bean cannon?
Those krauts better hurry and hide, or else they're going to get a face full of beans from Commissioner Gordon. So stupid. I want to say sorry to the British, but you don't deserve it. So, rude.
The English, I think, is what you always say to correct
English.
Talking about England.
Because I just feel bad for all the people who were taken over by the English, and now I have to say like so I met this guy, by the way, in Guatemala on this. We went on an ATV tour to a Hobbit-themed ecological reserve.
Love it.
It was
Guatemala sounds like an insane place. So far, we have a ATV tour for like an ecological preserve for like Hobbiton, and also a flat Earth tribute toilet in a restaurant.
Guatemala is the most what is the word?
Valued, appreciated,
underappreciated place in Central America. In the whole of the Americas, I think. You get there, you're like, what is this place? These people are amazing, and there's like a Hobbit-themed like eco reserve called Obitanango, which just means place of hobbits. Obitanango, which just means place of hobbits in Aztec or in Mayan. But yeah, so I met this guy from Cornwall, and which he was like, I'm from Britain. And I'm like, what part of Britain? He's like, oh, like the southwest. And I was like, what part of the southwest? Because that's where Wales is. And he's like, Cornwall. And I'm like, oh, what part of Cornwall? And he was like, what? Like no one had ever asked or cared that he was Cornish.
Everyone's laughing and riding and Cornwalling except this guy.
Except Cornwall. I don't remember his name. But anyway, I feel bad for all the Celtic nations who have been shut on by the British. Back to Batman.
Wow.
Okay?
Only the Celtic nations, but not everybody outside of the UK.
Yeah, it's the only thing that matters.
India, Iran, doesn't matter. You don't feel bad for them.
Never. I would never even come out publicly feeling bad for them on my, anyway.
Sorry, all this started because you said Commissioner Gordon.
Look, this is what happens, Marshall. Marshall, if you're listening, this is what happens when two versions of that person you described are in one room together alone.
Feeding off each other, just being like,
ew.
Okay, so Batman serves under Commissioner Gordon, serving him beans and toast as his servant.
Polishing his beans.
Where is Alfred in this whole situation? Who's the Alfred?
It's kind of an Alfred. It's like an Alfred.
So Batman
/ Robin.
is the Alfred of the British military. Interesting.
I'd say he's more of the...
This is Freaky Friday is what we're talking about, where like Alfred and Bruce Wayne switch places.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Alfred has to be Batman, even though he's kind of like a eunuch almost, I think, as a servant.
Alfred,
which is kind of interesting. Yeah,
Alfred is a non-gendered entity that
or he could be
serves as
asexual,
a sounding board
an
for
ace. Yes.
Ace representation. I have to move on. Okay? Let's go. Let me out. Free me from this tangent.
Sorry, John's wife.
I almost forgot about John's wife.
How could you?
You think she enjoyed the holiday season? I hope she
I don't
did.
think she's listening. I think she's probably...
I don't think John's listening anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he's like, stop talking about me on your stupid show.
I told you we make jokes out of individual people against their will, Nico. Okay, so actually J.R.R. Tolkien, when he was writing The Hobbit,
born in South Africa, which is South Africa from last episode.
Yes, he compared, because he was like noticing, what is all these like different class, like all these rankings, and he compared Sam Gamgee to being a Batman for Frodo.
He's Batman. Okay, so Samwise is the Batman, which means Alyssa is the Batman. But I don't like that because it sounds derogatory, because we always say that Alyssa is our Samwise.
Yeah,
but I don't mean that in like the servant way. I mean that in like the spirit who's carrying us up the mountain because of her belief system.
Keep digging the hole.
Yeah.
No, I don't think J.R.R. Tolkien was correct. Okay, I think he kind of got it, but like Frodo was like his right-hand man. Sorry, Sam was his right-hand man. Like he was there to carry his pack and literally like, carry you, Mr. Frodo, whatever. So
Mr. Frodo
or Mr. Frodo, Sam, Alyssa, you are our Sam in the best way.
Yeah, I agree.
And nobody's our Frodo because we're Merry and Pippin. So we have nothing to go support.
Self. I'm Sauron.
You're Merry.
I don't know.
You're Saruman? I mean...
No, I'm the one who yells. What did we say? We were like, which I always confuse Merry and Pippin.
Merry.
Who's the one who yells at the tree people? That's Merry, not Pippin. Yes.
Yeah, Pippin's the one who loses everything and ruins stuff.
And Merry's the one who's...
the fool of a took.
Yeah, that's right. Peregrine Took, you fool of a took. Yes.
I'm Pippin and you're Merry because you have some sense.
Yes. You're part of this world! Yes, I yell at trees too, even if they're not sentient.
I've seen it. It's weird. But it's probably the least worst thing about you that you yell at trees. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's true.
So
neither do I.
So this comes from the word bat horse, okay?
Horse.
Batman is the person, it comes from the French word for like bow horse or bat horse. And bat meaning pack. So it's like a pack animal or a pack horse. And a batman would be somebody who manages that pack horse or that bat horse. So
wrangling packs of horses?
Bat horse.
Bat not meaning the animal bat, but bat meaning the plural of horses, correct?
Bat means pack.
Pack of horses.
Old French. Pack horse. Not a pack of horses, like a pack, like you put a pack on it. You know how like donkeys and burros
No, I'm talking about like a group of horses is what you're talking about. No.
Not that.
I'm sorry. The opposite. It's the pack that you put on the horse.
Yes.
Okay, I got them confused.
I understand why. And so that's where it came from. So as horses were phased...
I see. Okay, so sort of like a squire or some shit. Or like you're in charge of like stacking all the snacks and like the gummy bears and like whatever that you're going to put.
You know, all those Arthurian squires filling their knights... pack horses with gummy bears. Go-gurt? Did you say go-gurt?
Goldfish. I'm just trying to think of things that little kids would have in their lunch pack.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I knew this would go insane.
Got it.
And I'm happy. So he is the Batman of
the Go-gurt guard.
The Go-gurt guard. My trusted Go-gurt guard.
Snack packs.
I mean, in this case, it would be like blood pudding, and the Go-gurt would just be blood. Okay, so he would also be a runner.
This is all still the English guy you're saying, right?
Yes.
The English version of this?
So
I see, okay.
The English Batman, he would also be a runner to deliver messages for this officer. He was kind of like his assistant who would just...
He's the PA. He's the production assistant.
Yes. But like also kind of a meat shield. So if the production assistant got shot at, the Batman's job would be to like guard him. So...
No, I'm saying the Batman is the production assistant. I'm saying in this case, they would put absolutely. Listen, this film sets are war zones and stuff. The PA is the first on the line. You're all going to get shot if you're a PA. That's what the point of a PA is.
Interesting.
They're all terrible to them. Yes. They're like disposable. They get paid the least.
Meat
they have
shield.
to do the shittiest jobs. I had to do this job when I first got in. It's awful.
Oh, yes. That I'm sure it's a lot like this. I'm going to say.
Yes.
So a meat shield. He also has to like shine and polish boots and keep his clothes clean. Keep his keep the officer's clothes clean. And in the U.S., we had something that people kind of like this. It was like, I can't remember the name for it, but it was not Batman. It was something else. But they were called dog robbers.
Internship.
It was called an internship in the army.
Unpaid.
But they were called dog robbers because they were treated like garbage and given the scraps. Meaning like...
Dog robbers? Who are they? Are they robbing dogs?
Robbing the food, the scrap food for the dogs because they were that low.
From the dogs. I see.
From the dogs. Yeah. So
competing
this was
with... Dear Lord.
I'm going to be saying a bunch of really vague concepts, which I'm fine with you running with. So don't...
I was going to say,
it's fine.
Like a dog.
Anyway, he was also in charge of digging the foxhole. So like you think of all those like people in the foxholes in World War I, and that was the Batman's job, was to dig the hole for his officer to hide
All I'm thinking is there's an English guy named Batman that's named after a horse pack fighting with dogs to dig a foxhole.
Yes.
It's too many animals.
So we got this out of the way. The Batman, they no longer exist. Now they're just like assistants or like lower rank to these officers. And these kind of high ranking officers don't really exist as much in the British Army because the noblemen and the rich people don't want to fight anymore. But back then it was like you were expected, especially if you were like a second son or a third son, to be like, no, you have money and you need to go serve in your army. The next one,
back. If you're a second or third rich person's kid, you should absolutely go clean up people's shit on the battlefield.
Yeah. Oh no, they were the officers. They wouldn't have to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Disregard.
Why can't you understand British hierarchy?
I can't understand anything apparently at this point. All I'm thinking about is horses and dogs and wolves and foxes.
What have I
and
done?
Batman and Alfred swapping bodies with Bruce Wayne, and then having to go be like a playboy and like pretend to get the press's attention, but he can't do it because he's either asexual or a eunuch. I'm not sure. I don't know like what's canon within that, but regardless, it's going to be weird for him because he's not a hypersexual individual the way that Bruce Wayne is. This doesn't matter. Continue. I'm sorry.
Wow, that was your secondary train of thought underneath all of this? That's wild.
That's what I've been thinking ever since I said the idea of a Freaky Friday of Bruce Wayne and Alfred switching bodies.
That's been this whole tab.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to need you to wipe the slate clean of all of it, because I'm fearing that this is going to become convoluted to the point of nonsense.
I've turned into Charlie Day, where he's just like, where am I supposed to put my feet? Or he's just it's just fixated on this thing that he's like, we're anywhere. Not talking about this. Yeah.
So slate clean. The next disambiguation of the word Batman is a city in Iran. Is it a city in Iran?
Oh, Bahman?
Sure. Batman. How would you pronounce that?
I know Bahman, which is different. I don't know about Batman. I know Bahman. Did you know about that? Where is it?
It's near the border of Turkey. So it's a Kurdish speaking area. So wait, what were you saying? Bahman?
No, Bahman is the type of cigarettes that the cabbies all smoke, and they're tiny. But that's Bahman, not Batman, but Bahman.
Close enough.
They're all they're like these tiny, like super intense, like extra tobacco, like you're
like hits,
like Marlboro Red kind of cigarettes. And all the cabbies smoke them. It's really funny. I always love the.
I love that.
They crack me up. Yeah.
This is a small village located in the Razavar rural district in the Kermanshah province. Tiny, barely existing. 500 people live there.
500
and I couldn't find
tabs. 500
open
Batman citizens.
And whenever I tried to learn more about Batman Iran, the only results were about the Joker when he was the ambassador. So I literally cannot find anything else about it, because
this
that's
is why you cannot trust AI, because that's all AI does. Is like it's tuned into this, where it's like, did you mean this? This is what I'm going to keep teaching you about.
I need to know about this small city, please.
Batman Iran.
So
if you're from Batman Iran and you're listening to this, let us know in the comments.
I hope you are. Can I just say
that would be my dream if somebody from Batman Iran listened to this. Obviously, that's right now they don't
somebody
have
from
access, unfortunately.
Yeah, somebody from Hillam, England, wrote to me once.
Really?
That's where it's where my name comes from. I visited it.
It's a town named after me.
No, I'm named after a town. Okay, so Hillam, England. Somebody ordered something from me and was like, "Hey," so I shipped it to them, and I'm like, "Hillam, they live in Hillam," and then they showed me that they put the sticker on their saxophone case, and I was like, "I also play the saxophone. What's going on?" Not a good story. So the next one is actually Batman, Turkey. Now, this is a city in Turkey that is inside the province of Batman, that is situated on the Batman River. Okay, so it's actually pronounced Batman. Batman.
Like Botman. Like he's a man who's a robot.
Batman. So like A as in father, Bot, and then man as in
Batman.
Manners, Batman. I don't know.
Batman.
I speak Turkish now.
Batman.
I don't know. Something like that. So this is the capital of the Batman district. And like I said, in the Batman province of Turkey. And it probably comes from the Turkish word for Bati, which means west. I know, we're going to get through this. Don't worry, there's
the Batman district.
Yes. And listen, this place is beautiful. I want everyone to know that I'm not making fun of Batman's
Batman as
Turkey.
Far as you can see. What is it?
It's just a beauty. Here, I'm going to send you a picture of it. Look how pretty Batman is.
Batman Turkey.
This is Batman Turkey.
Oh my God. Is there a Turkish soap opera about what it's like to live in Batman?
There should
Story idea right there.
But you can see the Batman River.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'm just saying Batman like the superhero, but lush. It's like a lush river valley area.
Listen, if anybody in Batman Turkey is listening and they're a producer of film and television shows, I have a new idea for a 700 episode soap opera, because that's what the Turks are real good at.
They are, aren't they?
They can do one about Batman when he moves to live in Batman and nobody knows that he's Batman, but then he just sparks up all these torrid love affairs with all these different ladies that like are interested in knowing, because that's all they are. They're just soap operas. So that's about like this person's in love with this person, and then this person has got a dark past.
And then he fights the people who try to because there's a huge. This is the largest oil field in Turkey, and so
interesting.
People are always trying to
take it over.
So Batman Turkey has seen some violence, some unrest, but it's also just, I don't want to like boil it down to that. I'm just saying their main export is oil, and the Batman oil fields are the highest producing oil in Turkey.
In Turkey? Nice.
Yes. Oh, and I was going to say, sorry, Bati for Turkish meaning west, and then Rahman, which could mean God or joy. So that's where the name comes from.
Okay.
There's also an endangered fish, the Batman River fish, and its habitat was destroyed due to the building of the Batman Dam, and it disappeared. Batman
Dam?
Yes, it's a huge
Jean-Claude Batman Dam? I don't know. All I hear is Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Batman
Jean Van Damme? I don't know. Anyway,
Damn, sorry. Batman.
Damn, Batman.
Kill the fish.
Yeah. Bane shows up and builds this dam, and then blames it on. This is too much alliteration. I can't handle this.
We have to leave this going on the side.
I'm sorry.
So
yes.
This fish disappeared, hadn't been seen since 1974 until 2021
into hiding,
when they found,
much like Batman at the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Yes. It's in Italy having coffee with Catwoman, and Alfred sees him, and he's like, the fish is just drinking a coffee. Sorry.
And they're like, remember that time we switched bodies?
Yeah.
So they find about 14 of them living above the Batman Dam. So thankfully, they still exist.
Oh my God, they did escape.
They did. They had to go into hiding.
They did go into hiding, yeah.
So there's 500,000 people that live in Batman, and it's a Kurdish
majority. We're still
majority.
talking about Turkey, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Kurdish
interesting.
Majority,
Kurdish majority was also the one in Iran.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's also home to Batman University.
Incredible.
And I'm going to say, fine, okay? Batman University, okay? It was founded in 2007.
Oh, okay, that's much newer. Much newer.
Yeah. Okay, that can't. I just got. I just got way too into reading about that university.
You know, I did actually, funny enough, I did have an idea for a doctorate that had to do with the Batman films. This is serious.
Really?
I did. And more or less, this thesis has kind of been discussed in the popular culture, but I had this idea like 15 years ago to do this. I was thinking about it. It was like right after I got out of grad school, my brother-in-law was like, don't go back to school. He's like, you're just going to get trapped. He's like, you got out of school and you don't know what to do. That's why you're thinking about this. I still think it would, because I was like, I can write this as a book, or I can write it as a dissertation and get a PhD out of it. Because it was like, crit studies, film stuff. And he was like, don't bother. He's like, just write the book if you want to write it. And of course I never did.
Best advice anyone gave me was don't get a master's degree.
Where was that person before I got my master's degree?
I didn't even get a bachelor's. So joke's on them.
Joke's on me. Sorry, continue.
All right, didn't you want to tell me about your Batman thesis idea?
No, I don't want somebody else to steal it.
Sounds good. Yes. So I do want to focus on this person I found who's from Batman.
You want to focus on anything other than the tangents that I keep pulling you away from?
No. Here's what's happening right now.
Yes.
There is no focus whatsoever, and whatever passes in front of my face, I latch onto. Okay? So now that I'm looking at this document and a new thing is flashing in front of my face, there's a person from Batman. Can't say it.
Batman Turkey.
His name was, he was an activist and politician and engineer named Ibrahim Bilgin. And he's like this awesome guy who fought for the rights of everybody for his whole life. And he was part of the original Gaza Freedom Flotilla in 2010.
Whoa.
And
nice.
He ended up, he was actually, he died. He was one of the ones that when the ensuing raid from the IDF, they ended up murdering him. Awful. But I want everyone to go look this guy up. He's legit. Rest in peace. What a cool guy. What an awesome representation for Batman Turkey.
Listen, he's the real Batman.
He's the real Batman.
He's doing what the real Batman should be doing.
Right. Okay, so we're done with Turkey for a minute because there's a lot of Batman related Turkish things. But next on the list.
Batman is starring a Turkish actor where he's anyway, sorry, I have to stop writing films.
I want you to keep doing it. Batman, the unit of measurement.
Oh.
So
10 Batman. Is this like in articles where they can't where Americans can't conceive anything and they're like, it's the size of 3 football fields? Well, they'll be like,
the size
this weighs as much
Bruce
as 6
Waynes.
Batmans.
No, but I will say I do weigh 26. I weigh 26 Batmans. So
Hannah, putting on a couple of extra Batmans there. Maybe it's time to lose a couple of Batmans.
I need to get down to 24 Batmans if I want for my doctor to take me seriously. So I weigh 26 Batmans, if I did my math correctly, which I probably didn't. So
what's a Batman?
I will tell
exactly?
you how I got to Batman.
How do we calculate it home?
My brain almost exploded, okay? Because I have that thing. What is it? The dyslexia for numbers? Anyway,
I don't know.
Whatever. I can't remember the name. Dyscalculia. Anyway, I was like, what have I done? I'm too deep into this stupid math stuff.
Yeah.
So a unit of mass is the Batman. Batman is a unit of mass used by the Ottoman Empire.
Okay.
And all surrounding areas, some in Russia. And it's different everywhere. But the word man means weight or measurement. So
I mean, in Farsi, I would say man is like me. It's like I.
Oh, really?
Man umadam, like I've arrived. Man is how you would say that. I.
Man.
Well,
they think it comes from Akkadian or Chaldean or all we know.
Where's Chaldean? I don't know Chaldean.
It's some Levant. I don't know. So
okay.
Man in this tense, this is going to get stupid and confusing, and this is pointless, but I don't care, is 1/9 of the weight of an artaba of water. And an artaba...
What is an artaba?
I don't know. An artaba is approximately 4 kilograms.
What is a kilogram?
I don't know. We're American. Who knows? Or 32 Genoese pounds, which I also don't know.
Like from Genoa?
Yes. So they have their own pounds. I looked up Genoese pounds, and it just brought me back to this article, so I don't know what's real. So that's a man. Okay? In the 1300s... How did you
calculate 26 for yourself?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I'm basing it on the modern Batman that is still used in Persia or in Iran to this day, by the way. So
the Matt Reeves Batman, not the Adam West interpretation.
So where am I? Okay, so then it was documented in a different sense in Italian from Baghdad, where they said that the Batman was 7 pounds, 5 ounces.
Sorry, from What?
So an Italian person was like, these people from Baghdad have a unit of measurement called the Batman.
Where did Baghdad come into this?
I don't know. Batdad. And they said that it was equal to, he said that it was equal to 7 pounds, 5 ounces. The English interpretation of that was 7 pounds, 5 ounces. We're getting there. Okay?
So if I'm, let's say this.
None of this
dividing
is
by 7.
None of this is important.
No, you're not the same weight as me. That doesn't make sense.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 26.8 Batman.
I'm doing the Batman unit that is also the same as the Tabriz man from Iran. Tabriz man. That unit
where did Tabriz come into this? Now I'm
getting
confused.
there.
Okay, so, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm going to let you talk for a minute.
Batman, the weight, all over the Ottoman Empire and surrounding, kind of started meaning different things over the years. Or different, actually, like what it weighs. And so in Persia, they kept using it. And they have 2 main weights that they use. Tabriz and Shaman, which is the weight from the weight unit of measurement set forth by the Shah. Yeah. And Tabriz is the unit of measurement that is interchangeable with the original Batman weight. So, according to Tabriz Batman, I weigh 26 Tabriz Batmans.
Batman and Tabrizi.
Yeah. Okay. So, how much do you weigh? You don't have to tell anybody, but I want to know.
What is the number? So what is the number, the Tabrizi number?
So the Tabrizi one is about 3 kilograms.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Pounds. This is America, okay? We're not in England.
Pounds. Literally everywhere else. 3 kilograms. 3 kilograms is 6.6 pounds.
6.6 pounds.
Yes.
Okay? So if I'm, let's say, 6.6. So I'm 28.6. Batman. Okay.
Persian Batmans. I don't know how many Turkish or Afghan.
I'm not going to be a Turkish Batman. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be the Persian Batman. That's it.
I know. You're the person. So all in all, I just wanted to get to the point where I could say in the Persian Batmans, you weigh this much. And we reached it. Okay. So you weigh 28.5 Batmans, Persian Batmans, and I weigh 26. And those are the
two Batmans between us.
Really? Full
26
Batmans?
to 28.
Okay, so then how much does Bruce Wayne weigh? Hang on. Bruce Wayne, wait.
Probably about 30-something Batmans, I would say, because he's all muscle.
210 pounds.
Yep, that sounds right.
So is that 30-something Batmans?
30-something, yeah, I'd say
How many Batmans does Batman weigh? How many Persian Batmans does Batman weigh?
Also, I like that there's a defined weight of Batman. Who said he's 210 pounds? Based on what?
Based on this article that says Batman's listed... Oh, I didn't read it. So his listed weight is way off. He is 6'2", 220 pounds. He should at least be 250 with muscle. And I think I agree with that.
Who says that?
I don't know. We're literally recording right now. I'm barely...
250 is gigantic. He's not that big.
So,
no way.
Are you questioning Batman's muscle mass?
Is this from CBR? What is the website? What is this reputable source?
Okay, give me a second. Yeah. Oh, everyone's arguing about how much Batman weighs on Reddit.
There's no way Batman would weigh 250 pounds at 6'2". That's insane.
So let's divide it. Let's say he weighs 225.
225 is like healthy for him. He's big. He's not like gaining weight. 250 is like, that's too much.
So how many Batmans does Batman weigh? I just need to know.
I would say 225 is probably good.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I know Michael Jordan, like I mentioned last episode, when he was like lifting weights to get big during the off season, when he was going up against the Detroit, because he was mad at getting pushed around. They were like, he's going to be around 220 something. And Michael Jordan, I believe, is 6'4".
That's it? He's only 6'4"?
Actually, no, I lied. Let me see.
That's wild. I wonder how many Batmans Michael Jordan is.
No, I lied. He might be. Let's see. 6'6". I lied. Sorry, 6'6", not 6'4".
That's not 6'4".
I just mean that he's not giant. He's not like 7 feet tall. 6'6", and he was like about 220. He was admittedly a bit skinny, but like those guys are losing weight because it's hard for them to put on weight because they're running around all the time. This is very crucial and important for us to figure out for this podcast right now.
This is what I want. Don't even say this isn't important.
I think I'm going to say 220 to 230, let's say.
Okay. So let's figure out how many Batman weighs, okay? How many Persian Batman weighs?
Yes.
Okay. So
argue in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah. How about you guys figure it out? Okay. So if this Batman, if the Tabriz Batman, the Batman is 3 kilograms, okay? Figure it out. I don't want to right now. And then other Batman measurements can be up to 53 kilograms. So there's literally no rhyme or reason to this. I just found the most accurate and Iran-based since you're Iranian.
As you should, because you're an ally.
Yeah. And it was the one that made the most sense, to be honest.
Yes. Always.
You guys have
No, absolutely not at all. Always. Let me talk to you about Iranian politics. Never makes the most sense.
I was going to say it goes town by town.
Yeah.
The weight of a Batman in Iran. So that is
It's regional dish is the regional Batman weight.
So
they make carpets differently in Tabriz than they do from somewhere else. Their Batman is also different.
The Batman's different. You weigh different Batmans in different towns. All right, that's just how it goes. And so
this might be our stupidest episode.
I told you.
I'm really impressed. Yes, I'm very impressed.
I texted him earlier and I was like, I have a stupid tab.
I didn't realize how dumb this was going to get, but you know what? I'm loving
now you
it.
know.
Let's do it.
I'm loving it. So I was going to say,
I'm Batman. Sorry, continue.
I'm good. Good one. Original and clever.
Revealed my identity. Yes.
You. Is that why everything's going wrong? Because you're not being Batman good enough?
I don't Batman good. Please continue.
So I was going to say in the comments, I want someone to figure out the average weight of an English soldier in World War I and figure out how many Batman's worth of weight that Batman was. Just figure out some Batmans. Okay, so that's it for my tab because
yes. But that's the end of the tab.
No, it's not, because the listener mail I chose is another Batman, which I'm going to let you get to.
I had chosen a listener email, and you basically were like, "I'm the white woman. You don't get to have a voice. I'm going to take over and say that this is what I think should happen." And then you just changed it.
Yeah,
you were like, "You don't know what it's like."
So I'm gonna, when we get to listener mail, I'm gonna let you take over talking about John Batman at the Terminal POS is an absolute piece. It's just horrible, man. So
what episode is this? 104. Anyway, okay, so that's your tab. That's your
my tab. Dumbest tab on earth. What a way to start a season.
it's time for you to close your, I guess, single tab.
No, there's like 50.
So I'm going to go ahead and, okay, I'm going to count it down for you. What sound
Ready?
would you like? Is it, no, you have to have the sound. Is it going to be Batman fighting someone?
Yeah. Yes.
Should it be the dam bursting? I know we've got that in the archives.
I want to do some classic bam, boom, boom. Yeah. Comic book sounds. Okay,
all right.
Ready?
I'll count you down.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, close.
Bam, bam, bam. So many. University of Oxford, University of Batman. I'm closing all of them. Okay, listener mail.
Moving on to listener email. This one is not labeled because Hannah didn't do it. It's Jason from Melbourne. Hi, Kava, Hannah, and Alyssa. After listening to your reactions and jokes in the Gotham tab a couple of episodes back, I felt obliged to share you the history of John Batman and Batmania. Apologies, this turned out a lot longer than I expected. Feel free to condense it if that's possible. Hey, guess what? I'm going to guess that Hannah didn't condense shit. She just copied and pasted this into here.
Shut up.
So we're going to go.
Shut up. Maybe shut up. Okay.
Maybe. John Batman was born as the first son of a convict family and grew up in Parramatta, New South Wales. Hold on, is New South Wales in Australia?
Yes.
I'm assuming if it's New Wales.
Mm-hmm.
At the age of 20, Batman allegedly... It's never not funny. At the age of 20, Batman allegedly gets a young woman, Elizabeth Richardson, pregnant, refusing to marry her. Batman pays Elizabeth £25, negotiated down from £50 by his father as compensation, and then he flees with his brother to the island of Tasmania.
What a piece of crap.
At Batman, we don't love what do you call a opposite? It's like a bastard is the guy who doesn't have his mom's not, or his dad and mom aren't married. What do you call the guy who runs away from responsibility other than a piece of shit?
An actual bastard.
Is there a term for that?
Just an
actual bastard.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a term for that? If you have bastards, if you create bastards and don't own up to them? Let's call him a Batman. We're just putting up willy-nilly terms right now.
We can make Batman. Up anything we want.
In Tasmania, Batman was involved in hunting down and capturing Tasmanian Aborigines on behalf of the local government. Dude, we're calling it the Australian Batman is a piece of shit.
Terminal POS.
Starting a race war over here. His neighbor artist John Glover described Batman as a rogue, thief, cheat, and liar, a murderer of blacks, and the vilest man I have ever known. Yes, sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds like John Glover knew what's up. In 1835, a now 34-year-old Batman led a crew of settlers from Tasmania north across the Bass Strait to take quote-unquote unclaimed land for themselves, independent of the British Crown. I hate this Batman. When Batman arrived at what would become the city of Melbourne, he declared the land Batmania.
Yeah, Melbourne
this man is insane.
Batmania.
Awful. Batman met with indigenous peoples of the Kulin Nation and offered them the totally legitimate and not at all deceptive Batman Treaty, I hate it already, which gave ownership of almost 250,000 hectares. Hectares. What the hell is that? Is that the Australian version of an acre?
No, it's a unit of measurement.
Is it a Batman?
Hold on, let me find out. Hectares.
250,000 Batmans.
It's about 2.5 acres or 10,000 square meters.
Okay. Hectares of land in exchange for blankets, axes, knives, scissors, mirrors, handkerchiefs, shirts, and flour, and a promise of annual rent. You can read up more on it here, and there's a link. I'm assuming that didn't go through. Within 2 years, there'd be more than 350 people and 55,000 sheep in residence on Batmania. Many of them pitched alternate names. Batman grew wealthy from property and other business ventures and brought his wife, Elizabeth Callaghan. I'm guessing he had a thing for Elizabeth. So to be clear, this is a different one than the one that he impregnated and fled from.
I think there's a lot of Elizabeths, though.
Yeah, it's probably a somewhat common name. So he brought Elizabeth and his 7 daughters to live with him on Batman Hill. This is like the shitty... inverted version of Jesus living in Shingo, Japan, of like, I went and shepherded a garlic farm and lived off the land and was great. This is like these
Bruce
Satan.
Wayne
Sounds like Satan.
It sounds like the worst. Bruce Wayne going and becoming even worse.
Fortunately, Batman's health began to deteriorate from syphilis. All right, we love a syphilitic king dying. Syphilitic. That's the word.
As the saying always goes, we love a syphilitic king
dying.
No,
we don't love a syphilitic king. We love the death of a syphilitic king. Yes. After a year, he was unable to walk and his nose was eroded from the infection, forcing him to wear a bandage to conceal his face. Idiot. Unable to conduct business without a face, Batman's extravagant living racked up large amounts of debt, leaving him penniless. Haha, loser. On top of all of that, Elizabeth, seeing how things were going, began an affair with one of Batman's storemen and left Batman to go to England. Good. Sorry that it went to England. That's not cool. But Batman being left alone is cool. Out of spite, Batman tried to have her taken out of his will and ended up leaving her with only £5. He died in 1839. Good riddance to bad trash. Wouldn't piss on your grave if it was on fire. I said that. That's not in the listener email. To this day, there are still parks, streets, and the like named after him. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you whatever the sign off is at the time of reading. Jason. Thank you, Jason. I hate Batman. I never thought I'd say that.
Yep. And
what a roller coaster of Batman emotions this episode has been.
Just stupid. Woo. There's been a lot of Batmans, and I didn't even do all the Batmans.
That was great. That was a lot of fun. If you also have a listener email that you'd like to submit, please go ahead and send it to 500opentabs@gmail.com. Hannah, thank you for that wonderful, insane tab. That was a lot of fun. I don't even know what just happened. I left my body, and here we are an hour later.
Great, you blacked out.
Recording.
You talked a lot about horses and Batman and switching bodies.
Alfred and Bruce Wayne Freaky Friday genre mashup film. Go.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Hollywood. Guess what? That's going to make $1 billion, and I'm not going to get any money for it.
Nope. As is tradition.
But easy genre switch. By the way, costs no money. Yeah. It doesn't cost any money because you don't need to see Alfred being Batman, because the real challenge is not him fighting. The real challenge is him having to be Bruce Wayne, a selfish individual. And then he learns a little bit about what it takes.
That would be an incredible movie to watch.
Yeah. It's enough.
Freaky Friday Batman.
And Alfred.
And what do you think Alfred would when they walk back into their own bodies, what do you think Alfred would do? Quit?
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Let us know.
It would teach Batman some humility.
Yeah. A man who's been bored rich his entire life has to sweep up shit for the first time in his whole life. And he's
clean up after a rich man.
Can I fight anybody? What the hell?
No, you have to hang out here and put away my uniforms and sweep and make me food.
DC Comics, if you're listening, we will write this comic for you. Easy. Slam dunk.
Kaveh will write this comic for you.
I will. Maybe I should just write it. Maybe I shouldn't have even pitched any of this, but you know what? I'm good at getting other people money and success. I'm not good at doing it for myself, unfortunately. So
kind of like my entire family bought a book by someone named Kaveh just because they recognized the name.
Wasn't me. It's different Kaveh, funny enough.
But yeah, that's my tab on Batman. That was the second episode. Don't forget to join the Patreon so you can hear next week's episode a week early. And it's going to be a good one. We're going to have...
Yes, it is. We're not going to talk about it.
Nope.
Why would you?
Why I would, because I can't shut up. I'm just trying to get this to go to an hour on the dot.
Oh, who cares? Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to cut half this episode anyway.
Oh
just
no,
screaming
is it gonna be
about
a
Batman.
Short one? No, we're not cutting any of this.
It doesn't have to be an exact hour. It could just be around an hour.
I know.
Yes.
Anyway, Batman. Oh, I did find another Batman. Batsmen. They're cricketers. Anyway, thanks everybody. I'll see you at the Guatemalan Flat Earth Tribute Toilet.
Oh, you know what we didn't do in the last episode? You can follow me on Instagram. I'm at PermaFriends.
Yeah, please do.
I'm continuing to do whatever I can to post about the people of Iran. Oh yeah, serious moment. We have to actually be serious for a moment. Yes, please continue championing the voices of the people in Iran who are fighting for their lives, because they're under a terrible, awful Batman-esque, if you will, regime.
The Australian Batman.
The Australian Batman. Yeah. They're all a bunch of Batman.
Ugh. I don't know. That word means nothing now.
No,
Batman.
Yes,
we took its power.
Yes.
But yeah, that's
you are Hannah Hillam everywhere.
I'm Hannah Hillam at hannahhillam.com. Or no, what? Hold on. I'm Hannah Hillam at Hannah Hillam on Instagram and Blue Sky and whatever. And follow us on YouTube, please. Have we hit 1,000 yet?
Subscriber? No, I mean at the time of this recording.
We're almost to 1,000. We'd love that, so we can get tens of cents.
We're such boomers. We're like, we haven't gotten to 1,000 followers.
We're idiots.
Yeah, we're gonna make cents after cents.
Cents anyway, on the cent.
I will see you at the Flat Earth Batman. Batman probably, the Australian Batman probably is a flat earther. So I will see you at the Batman Flat Earth Tribute Toilet in Guatemala.
Okay, I'll see you at the same one.
Yes.
And vaccines. Actually, vaccines are real, everybody. Don't be idiots. Okay.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Free Iran.
Free Iran.